The seasonal self, zodiac signs reframed. What your birth season might say about you without the astrology. You don't need to believe in astrology to notice something curious. Sometimes the zodiac archetypes do resonate. Maybe your Aries friend is impulsive. Maybe that dreamy Pisces sibling lives in their imagination. Maybe your practical Capricorn parent really does run their life like a project manager. But what if those patterns have nothing to do with celestial influence and everything to do with seasonal timing? In this essay, we'll reframe the zodiac signs not as cosmic assignments, but as seasonally shaped archetypes, born of the environmental and developmental conditions that surround us in infancy. Rethinking the zodiac, the environmental theory. In earlier essays, we explored the science of season of birth effects, how light exposure, temperature, maternal health, and early sensory experiences can subtly influence personality traits. These aren't hard laws, but patterns. And when we lay those patterns alongside traditional zodiac traits, something surprising happens. The signs begin to look less like myths and more like symbolic records of our early environmental experiences. Below is a reframed look at each zodiac sign, focusing on its birth season and the early developmental landscape babies encounter in their first 6-9 months of life. Note, this is written from a northern hemisphere perspective, but similar logic can apply across climates. Aries, March 21st, April 19th, and season born. Early spring. Developing. Through late summer to autumn. Warmer, stimulating environments give way to gradual cooling and routine. The world is in transition. New beginnings followed by structure. Seasonal archetype. The pioneer. Quick to act, energized by motion and challenge. Possible roots. Early development during energetic seasons, then a shift into boundaries, fueling a dynamic but restless temperament. Taurus, April 20th, May 20th. Season born, mid to late spring, developing through autumn and early winter. Born into blooming, then cocooned by colder months. A sensual start followed by comfort and rhythm. Seasonal archetype, the stabilizer. Grounded, comfort-seeking, tactile. Possible roots, early exposure to soothing environments, softness and predictability, forming strong sensory and emotional preferences. Gemini, May 21st, June 20th. Season. Born, late spring into early summer, developing through winter. Socially rich start, followed by intimate indoor bonding. Verbal mental play is encouraged by tight-knit interaction. Seasonal archetype, the communicator. Curious, quick, mentally agile. Possible roots. Quiet winter months coincide with key language development, more focused stimulation and social feedback. Cancer, June 21st, July 22nd. Season born, high summer developing. Through midwinter, begins life during brightness, develops through stillness. Emotional attachment deepens in the quiet of winter. Seasonal archetype, the nurturer. Protective, emotionally attuned, rooted in memory. Possible roots, warm social beginnings followed by deep indoor bonding and emotional imprinting. Leo, July 23rd, August 26th, season born, late summer, developing through late winter to early spring. Born into celebration, develops through gradual reawakening of the world. Attention, warmth, and re-emerging social energy all coincide. Seasonal archetype, the performer. Radiant, confident, expressive. Possible roots. Infancy shaped by visible expressive seasons. Building comfort with attention and interpersonal energy. Virgo, August 23, September 22. Season born, early autumn. Developing through spring and early summer. Arrives as the world winds down, develops as it reopens. Early contrast between quiet and growth. Seasonal archetype, the analyst, attentive, observant, service-oriented. Possible roots. The interplay between calm and reactivation may foster a sensitive, detail-focused temperament. Libra, September 23rd, October 22. Season born, mid-autumn, developing through summer. Starts in balance and softness, matures in warmth and activity. Social mirroring and beauty-seeking flourish. Seasonal archetype, the harmonizer. Diplomatic, relational, aesthetic-minded. Possible roots. Development shaped by warmth, social density, and environmental symmetry. Scorpio. October 23rd, November 21. Season born, late autumn developing, through summer and early autumn. Begins in darkness, matures in heat. Experiences both privacy and later intensity. Seasonal archetype, the deep diver, intense, emotional, private. Possible roots, development shaped by contrast. Internalization during early solitude, later tempered by social complexity. Sagittarius, November 22nd, December 24. Season born. Early winter, developing through summer. Born into stillness, develops in freedom. Moves from introspection into action. Seasonal archetype, the explorer. Optimistic, curious, philosophical. Possible roots. The world opens just as they do, shaping a sense of personal expansion and trust in motion. Capricorn, December 22nd, January 19th. Season born, deep winter, developing. Through late summer, begins in constraint, grows during light and structure. Mastery and perseverance are emphasized. Seasonal archetype, the architect. Responsible, strategic, enduring. Possible roots. Born into challenge, they thrive through repetition and rising energy, cultivating self-reliance. Aquarius, January 20th, February 18th, season born. Late winter developing through late summer to early autumn. Arrives during transition, grows through integration. Experiences fragmentation and cohesion. Seasonal archetype, the innovator. Detached, idealistic, future-focused. Possible roots, shaped by contrast and diversity. Early experience of change may foster tolerance for complexity. Pisces, February 19th, March 20th. Season born, end of winter. Developing through autumn. Born in endings, grows through reflection and sensitivity. Emotions are heightened. The world is soft and quiet. Seasonal archetype, the empath. Intuitive, imaginative, receptive. Possible roots. Development during peaceful, low-stimulation months may encourage deep feeling and inner vision. Reframing archetypes, from stars to earth. This framework doesn't ask you to believe in astrology. It invites you to consider that astrology, in its oldest form, might have been a seasonal psychology before it became a celestial mythology. The signs may reflect the environmental mood of our first year, not our birthright from the stars. Perhaps we are not born under signs, but within seasons. Coming up next in the seasonal self. Parenting with the seasons in mind. How birth timing may shape early attachment and needs. We'll explore how season of birth influences can help caregivers support different emotional rhythms in infants, and how understanding this might shift parenting culture.